Hi, it's Mary Claire, Mystics by the Sea, and today is June 23rd. I will have your birthday numerology, and today we'll the Knight of Pentacles. He's a mover. Knights are always moving. They're the action, so they're always on the move. He's very slow. He's very slow, methodical, practical, dependable, reliable. Pentacles are always of the earth, so you guys are grounded. So whatever it is that you're doing right now, it may not feel like you're moving ahead or going very far, but you really are, because this is someone who builds it solid. Okay, they don't rush in, they don't build it so it's fragile. You know, my saying is always fast and fragile, slow and steady. He's always slow and steady, but you cannot go wrong with the Knight of Pentacles. He's methodical. He takes one step at a time. He sees the plan and he implements the plan one step at a time. Okay, so this is someone who builds it, and he builds it solid, and he builds it strong. Okay, so if you feel like you aren't getting anywhere, you really are. But when the Knight of Pentacles shows up, just do it. Whatever it is you can do today, you do today. Whatever it is you can do tomorrow, you do tomorrow. You just keep moving slowly but surely, but it's the way it needs to be done. Okay, so if you're in a rush, he is not on your side, and you shouldn't be in a rush when the Knight of Pentacles appears. Okay, slow and steady is the way to win the race with him. You know, all of the knights, their feet are certain positions. His are all four are on the ground, which means he's very grounded in what he does. And then the other knights, as I come to them, because I'm sure I'll have more, you know, I'll explain what their feet mean, because it really does make a difference. But his feet are planted on the ground. He's solid, reliable, dependable. All right, if it's your birthday today, you have the 5 birth number, and you have a 2 personal year, and a 5 birth number is someone who's likes adventure, fun. They're curious. They question things, as well they should. And they need freedom. They need freedom to express themselves, to create. Okay, 5s, you guys are really hard to be boxed in. I don't want to say you're not the norm, because is anybody really the norm? Nobody's really the norm. Everybody's walking their own path and doing their own thing. All right, and on their soul's growth. All right, so there really is no right or wrong, and that's why we shouldn't judge, because everybody's path is their own. But these 5s, man, you guys, you do need your freedom, and you are fun-loving, adventuresome. You love to travel, all right? So don't ever lose that. So those that have the 9-to-5 jobs, not that you can't thrive in that atmosphere, because you can, but the 5s, not allowing yourself, because it is so restricted, to feel you cannot still create or be exactly where you are, because 5s could be very impulsive in their decision making. So you do have to be aware of that, because sometimes that impulsiveness for change can get the best of you, and if it's not time yet, then it's not going to work. Okay, and then you have the 2 personal year, and a 2 personal year is, what are you figuring out this year? What is it that you need that makes you happy? Nobody but you. These are the choices that you need to feel the way you need to feel, and to do what you need to do to make you feel happy, fulfilled, and content. What are the choices and decisions? And they do always involve others, okay? That 2 and the 6 in numerology always involves others. The 2 is more of partnerships. The 2 is more of the decisions, but it's more of what you need for you to make you happy. The 6 is more of a balance. All right. Have a great day.